Hi, I'm not sure if everybody knows, but the Infant and Child Development Program now has its own YouTube channel. Yay! That might be where you found this video, but if you found this through Facebook or our website, I really encourage you to find the link to our YouTube channel and see all the great things we put up there, and we'll keep adding. So you'll find videos like this one where I'm talking to parents about important child development topics. But there's also a lot of fun ones to look at with your child. For example, you can watch me read some stories to the kids, see what some of my favorite books are, and there's also a lot of videos of me singing. And the reason for that is, as you know, we're social distancing for everybody's health. So we can't get together in person and do our baby me music groups, which are usually super fun. And I miss them. And I'm hoping that you're still finding time to sing with your little ones at home. The other reason that I posted all those songs is because singing with babies and children is something I'm really passionate about. I wrote a brief blog post about it, but now I want to expand because I really want parents and caregivers to know what a gift you're giving your child when you sing with them. We've always had music as part of our lives, so it's always played a key role in our development. We've actually started to get away from it a bit in the Western world, and now we're not singing with our kids as much. We're more likely to put on music, which is great, but nothing can replace you singing with your child. I mean, when an infant is born, they already recognize the voices of the important people around them. And as they get older, they respond to those voices differently. So if you call them from across the room, or if you try and help them calm down when they're upset, and for that reason, your child is going to react differently to your voice than they do to mine. It's going to be more powerful for them to sing with you and hear your voice than it is to just listen to me sing, which is why I always push for parent participation, because your voice has a bigger impact on your child. We sing a lot of sort of the traditional kid songs, Twinkle Twinkle, Itsy Bitsy Spider. You might have noticed that. And there's a reason for that. They're easy to learn, they're comforting, and there's also something though with the patterning and the tune and the tone of that song that actually resonates more with babies' brains. There's a bunch of research, so we don't need to get into the nitty-gritty, but there's a reason that those kind of songs, and that there's a bunch of similar songs and a similar tune, there's a reason for that. So those old classics, they have value. And they also, have a lot of repetition, which is actually really great for developing brains. They help really strengthen those connections in the brain. You'll notice as they get older, they'll have their favorite and they'll want to sing that song over and over and over again. And that's okay, that's really good for them. Sing, 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 repeat, repeat, repeat. And that's why a lot of those songs have built-in repetition. As they get older, if you want to change it up a bit, you can sing and then sort of leave a blank, like the itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout, and encourage them to fill in the blank. That gets their participation, it works the memory, and it helps a little bit with that rhyming piece. Because then you sing, down came the rain and washed the spider out. As they get even older, you can be silly and put in wrong lyrics, and hopefully that they'll correct you and say, no, that's not right. And then you say, oh, can you remind me what's the right words? Again, you're using their brains in different ways while you're singing. But even when you're singing with newborns who don't understand the words, they're still benefiting from that. They're benefiting to the exposure, to the rhythm and the rhyming and the patterning and the language. They're going to hear a different vocabulary that you wouldn't use in your everyday life when you're singing. Jack and Jill went up the hill. Jack fell down and broke his crown. Well, would they know that that's another word for head? They're learning. So you're giving a gift even just through that little bit. But also that regular exposure to those patterns, rhythm, rhyming that we mentioned, it actually helps later in life when they have to read and write. So the literacy skills have been shown to be higher in those kids who memorize those little kiddie songs, who've been sang to at home, and kids who know some finger plays and nursery rhymes, which is in a different video. Those kids do better academically, but they've also had those great moments with their parents and caregivers. One of the best ways that I found to entertain my kids when we were waiting was to sing with them. And one of their favorites when they were little was this song that just goes, let's sing a song about, and you put in the name of a person. So let's sing a song about Grammy. Let's sing a song about Grammy. Let's sing a song about Grammy because we love her so. And then they'd all I want to say next. Let's sing a song about Papa. Oh, let's sing a song about Jasper the cat. There's not a lot to it, but they love it. And it also gives them the chance to take turns, to participate, to join in, works their brain a little bit. It's like the song Aiken Drum. There was a man lived in the moon, lived in the moon, lived in the moon. There was a man lived in the moon and his name was Aiken Drum. His hair was made of, and then they'll yell out, spaghetti. His hair was made of spaghetti, spaghetti. And then they'll go through everything. His mouth was a banana. And again, they want to participate. They want to contribute. It's great for them. And any of those interactions with your child is good for them. Yes, for those brains and those connections we talked about, but also for the connection here and the emotional regulation piece. So when you sit with them, you sing with them, you smile with them, you're sharing that loving moment, that's a bonding piece. We all know that when babies are upset, it's instinct to sing with them. Shush them, sing them a lullaby. Parents, grandparents, great-grandparents been doing it since forever. And it really is reducing the cortisol levels in their brain. It's affecting their brain waves when they hear you singing something soothing to them, right? So you're helping their brains and their hearts. And you're not just growing their brain in general, but music and singing with your child is growing their brain in a way that nothing else can. So nothing can replicate what singing with them can. We all know that reading with babies is really important. There was a big push for that a while back. Read since birth kind of thing. It's good for their brains. But same with singing with your child, also sets the stage in life if they want to learn music and an instrument later, which is great for their brain, just like learning another language. And as much as I talked about the positives of those traditional kid songs and those repetition and those familiar la 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 kind of tones, if that's not your thing, that's okay too. This goes back to the no guilt part. If what you want to sing with your child is pop music or rock music, or you want to sing heavy metal, that's great. Just sing. Singing has been shown to reduce our stress levels and make us happier. So sing what appeals to you. See, you can sing while you buckle a car seat, you can sing while you get shoes on, you can sing while you cook or clean. Just try to work it in when you can, with no guilt. Now, if your kids are older like mine and they think that your singing is annoying and embarrassing, sing anyway. It's still great for them. Just try to keep in mind that you're giving your child a gift while you sing, and that you're growing their brains and their hearts, and you're doing something good for them. So I hope that you learned something or figured something new out from watching today, and please do go check out our videos. Bye everyone.